Okay, let's go over a little bit of context. In this dialogue, we have a married couple, and they are getting ready to attend a work-related Christmas party. The woman doesn't know what to wear, but she wants to wear something special. The husband recommends that she buy a new outfit, but he doesn't want her to spend too much. So, with that said, let's start with the phrase, I gotta look good. This phrase isn't grammatically correct, but as I'd mentioned earlier, it's very common. Let's say that you and some friends are going to go out to see a movie. Everyone is to dress comfortably, but you show up very well dressed. Your friend says to you, "Why are you so dressed up?" You reply, "Because I always gotta look good." Next is the phrase check out. This phrase has many meanings. For example, you want to investigate something or find out more information. You would say, "I have to check it out." Or you could say, "Let me check it out." You can invite someone to look at something by saying, "Hey Mark, come check this out. I think you'll like it." Also, when at a hotel, you'll hear the phrase check out, but it will mean to settle the bill and exit. For example, you're leaving the hotel and the clerk asks you, "Are you ready to check out?" Next phrase is go easy on, which means to be gentle or be nice to someone or something. So let's say that you have an old rocking chair and some children are using it. You can say to them, "Please go easy on the rocking chair. It's very old and it could break easily." Or let's say that you're playing tennis with your friend and he says to you, "You're really good. You really kicked my butt. And I took it easy on you." So here your friend is telling you that you played really good and that you defeated him or her by a large margin. You reply by saying that you could have beaten him or her by an even larger margin, but you were nice to him or her. You didn't show your full potential. Now with that said, go easy on the credit card means don't use the card to its full limit. Don't use it too much or don't abuse the card. Instead, treat it nicely and don't charge too many items on it. The next phrase has a nice price tag, simply means that the item is expensive. The tag has two meanings. First, it's an actual tag that is attached to the item and it has the asking price. Secondly, it can be used as an abstract noun that means price. An abstract noun is an intangible thing such as love, an idea, a memory. So I can say something like, "The price tag is too heavy for me." Or, "That's a beautiful car, but it comes with a nice price tag." Now, no promises literally means you cannot make a promise about something. For example, you're going to the store to buy some fried chicken. Your friend tells you to save him some, but you say, "I'll try, but I make no promises." That means you will do your best to honor your friend's request, but you can't guarantee or promise that you won't eat the chicken because you're really hungry. This is a useful phrase whenever you want to express uncertainty about something, or you cannot guarantee something. Now, here's a cultural tip. When shopping at a large store, plastic bags are generally free. There is a growing group of environmentally conscious people that bring reusable bags to the stores for shopping. It is a growing trend that many places encourage. But sadly, the majority of shoppers still expect their purchases to be placed in bags for free. There are also two kinds of bags, generally speaking: shopping bags and grocery bags. Shopping bags are often made of paper or some kind of plastic, and they have handles attached to the bag. These are usually found in clothing stores. Grocery bags, on the other hand, can be found at food stores and are made entirely of plastic with holes made directly into the top of the bag to serve as the bag's handles.